on this episode of Carnival Eats.
That is all gonna go into my face?
That's a whole bunch of cheese.
Now, is this gonna inject these right out of the lemon?
It's one of the most amazing things I've ever had.
The secret of all secrets, fruit punch.
Sounds like a normal day at the carnival to me.
Welcome to Carnival Eats. I'm Noah Cappe, and this week I'm in Lockport, Illinois for Old Canal Days on a one-way track to food.
But first, I'll be heading to Indianapolis for the Indiana State Fair.
For over 2 weeks, folks from across the state will attend this massive fairground. Now, with so much to see and do, you know they're gonna get hungry.
Our first dish was named after Indiana's famous Coliseum. It's the Colossal grilled cheese.
Have you ever seen a grilled cheese sandwich that big?
Michelle is a dietitian who works for the National Dairy Association, so this has her official stamp of approval.
This is the Colossal grilled cheese.
What kind of bread are we looking at?
Sourdough. It's sturdy, and this sandwich is kind of heavy. And we've got butter wheel.
Never seen a butter wheel before.
It has butter on the bottom, and as you spin it around, it collects the butter. Here you
Look
go.
at that.
And we use real butter because we are the dairy people.
I was gonna say.
Then grab a yellow cheese, 3 slices. Then you add 4 fried mozzarella sticks. Pepper jack cheese,
What's in a pepper jack?
Monterey Jack, and it has ground up jalapenos in it.
The butter wheel, my favorite. Oh.
Now we're going to get it to the griddle.
This sandwich is so colossal that we have to grill this bad boy in 2 stages to make sure all the cheese gets melted.
While this is toasting, get the next layer ready.
Another piece of toast.
Yes.
Face down.
Perfect. American, 3 slices. Now, 4 more.
Mo sticks.
And then the Swiss. Now, add this. Okay.
Oh, I mean, look at that thing. That is all gonna go into my face?
I hope so.
Me too.
Look at that.
Let's talk about this for a second.
Our local marinara sauce. Some extra basil in it, so it's got good flavor.
This thing is just waiting to be eaten, basically. We're going in. Oh my goodness. The sourdough is thin, it holds it all together, it's not breaking away, even with all that butter soaking into that bread. You get the hit from that pepper jack, you get the classic kind of American cheese, which is that familiar grilled cheese taste. But the matzo sticks are awesome. Shut up, Noah, just eat it.
That's a hard sandwich to eat.
No, it isn't.
It's so good. I'd have to buy 6 different meals probably just to get this one sandwich.
That's a whole bunch of cheese.
This is the best grilled cheese sandwich I ever had.
Sean came up with a twist on the classic elephant ear by combining it with his favorite pie filling to create stuffed elephant ears.
I had it last year, and I had it the year before that. I get it every year.
We walked so far just to find her. It's just a fair phenomenon.
I've had people follow me around the state
Yeah.
just to get a stuffed elephant ear.
Here we go, man.
Sean starts with his homemade dough, which consists of flour, a commercial donut base, compressed yeast, and water.
We're looking good.
We got some dough.
We're gonna reach over to that pan, grab a handful of flour. Bam!
Like that.
Yeah. Now you're gonna take that dough. Yeah! Boom. Working it around a little bit.
Nice technique, Sean. For such a man, you've got gentle hands. It all starts with a good batter.
Now you're gonna roll it out.
This isn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
All right. I'm gonna step in and do
I
something.
knew it. I knew that
I knew it
all
was
right.
coming.
I've heard that all
All
right
right.
before.
A little bit more rectangular. We're gonna cut it. And the goal is to get this the consistent size all the way down. Now we're gonna stretch it out. And I've got a little secret machine that does that for me. It's called a sheeter. It's gonna make some noise here. In, quarter turn, shove it back through.
Pretty good.
Now, we're gonna take some pie filling.
Right in the middle.
Now you're gonna fold it over.
The old up and over.
Twist the sides together, kind of crimp them a little bit, going around.
Now, how do we transport these bad boys?
Gently over to the fryer. That's 350-degree frying oil.
All right, I'm gonna lay it in.
You grab a basket. We're gonna flip them over once, and then just gently submerge it. Just hold them under. Okay, scoop it.
And just like that, we got ourselves a couple stuffed elephant ears.
All right. We're gonna brush butter all over them.
Yeah, we are.
Put cinnamon sugar on half, powdered sugar on the other half. Drizzle white icing over the top.
Oh my God. That just instantly takes this thing from something that I wanted to eat to something that I have to eat.
It's that time.
We're going right into the middle. Oh. You've got this crusty, crunchy batter, but there's a nice lightness and airiness to it. Slathered in that butter, that cinnamon, that sugar. And then inside, I mean, it is oozing. It is packed full of these real, full-blown, round, juicy, chunky cherries.
Yeah.
We spent a long time stuffing this thing. I'm gonna spend a way shorter time stuffing this thing.
All right.
Anything that's filled with cherries, you just can't go wrong with that.
Oh man, it's delicious.
It's amazing. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever had.
I'll eat the entire thing and then I'll lick the powdered sugar off the plate.
We're at the Indiana State Fair doing it here. Everybody come on, stand up and cheer. Got stuffed elephant ears. We got a stuffed elephant ears. Coming up.
This thing looks like me after like a big meal.
Probably one of the best things I've ever tried.
I knew it was gonna be good.
Is the Indiana State Fair.
Since the 1880s, this has been one of Indiana's biggest events of the year. The Beatles even played here in the 60s. Now, multiple generations come to celebrate the state's agricultural legacy. But you know me, I'm here to eat.
Petros was destined to be in the food business. Years ago, his great-grandma came up with this delicious way to feed her family on a small budget. Yaya's tomato balls.
Heard all about these, had to check them out.
This is my second order
Of the day?
of the day.
Little do we know that Yaya means grandmother in Greek.
Oh, yeah, this is her recipe.
Your Yaya lives in Greece.
Yeah, she sure does.
How do we make a Yaya tomato
Well, I
ball?
like to finely dice tomatoes.
Petros uses the best local tomatoes he can find.
Start with the garlic here.
Garlic powder.
Yeah. That's a little salt, pepper, and just a pinch of sugar, just to help reduce all that acid in the tomato. The oregano, parsley here, that's mint.
Mint.
Yeah. Flour, the breadcrumbs, so it all sticks together. And then some fresh Parmesan.
This thing is loaded up.
It's time to put the glove on and get handsy.
Scalpel? We just want to make sure that all these pieces are mixed up on every little piece of that tomato. How we looking here?
It's good. Then the next step is deep fryer.
All right.
All right.
So I take one of these, and I'm just gonna plop it right in here.
Oh, yeah. There it goes. Wow. We have it at 350, and it only takes a couple minutes.
All right, so these are looking good. We've got a nice batch here. They got that beautiful kind of crunchy shell around that. That is just good looking. We're not done yet.
I'm gonna go with the traditional tzatziki sauce.
Man, I have been saying that wrong for years. Tzatziki.
Tzatziki. Here we like to use a sour cream base, fresh cucumbers, garlic, lemon juice, and a little bit of olive oil.
Take a look at this thing when you break this open. I mean, are you kidding me? Take a look fast, because it's gonna be gone in 3, 2. Yeah. You can taste the history. This is full of flavor. The parsley, the mint adds such a nice flavor to it. That tzatziki is just the final piece, man. It adds a creaminess and a little bit more moisture going on there. Yaya's got it right, man. Wow.
Really good.
Shouldn't talk with my mouth full.
Really, that's all I can say.
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, for the fantastic throwing tomato ball.
I didn't do anything.
It's been an amazing day of fun and food. After eating treats big and small, now let's head to Illinois for Old Canal days. Only 30 miles from the Windy City.
This place is known as the city that made Chicago famous.
But it's about to be known for another food phenomenon. Joey is serving up a monster of a dish that will satisfy even the biggest appetites. Loaded potato bites.
It looks like heaven. This is really heavy.
I was watching television one day and they had this barbecue show and I said, you know what, I think I can do that. And I just practiced and then we entered our first competition and it went from a little bitty hobby to a full-blown restaurant.
Right,
You ready?
Let's do it, man.
The first thing we need to do is inject this pork shoulder with liquid. That makes it super tender and loads it up with an extreme flavor kick.
What is in here? Give me the quick breakdown.
This is our Husky Hog secret recipe. Apple juice, some white vinegar, some apple cider vinegar, some sugar, some hot sauce, and then the secret of all secrets, fruit punch.
Fruit punch. I love it. Look at that.
Oh, there we go.
I've heard exploding with flavor, but this
is it.
Joe, is taking it to
This-
another level.
We've got almost a whole gallon of liquid inside the shoulders.
This thing looks like me after like a big meal. Dry rub.
We got a little bit of everything in there, a little bit of turbinado sugar, salt. I do a 5 peppercorn. We just want to rub it down.
Get that
Oh,
in
man.
All right, this thing is just coated in seasoning.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing in the
Yeah,
smoker.
let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
This sits in the smoker for 12 hours.
So you're gonna throw that on the upper deck, and I can see right underneath there, you've got one that is smoked, cooked, and ready to go.
yes.
Look at that, all that seasoning.
Now it's time to put it all together.
So we got our house tater tots. We got mac and cheese that we cook here in-house. A little bit of Asiago cheese. Then on top of that, a little bit of smoked Japanese panko breadcrumbs.
I'm happy to walk out of here right now, but we gotta get this pork.
So see how a lot of the liquid has stayed in there.
Look at this. I mean, just a little push, and it just breaks away.
We're just gonna put that right on top. This is our Husky Hog Original Classic. It's beautiful. And then you're just gonna coat it on top there, brother, all you want.
Of course, we gotta lay some pickles on there.
We wanna do it right.
Mission accomplished, buddy. Oh, that meat, that is just soft, tender, packed full of juices, and you get those flavors.
Yeah.
You got that nice cooked, crusty edge on there. Potato covered in seasoning. The mac and cheese is off the hook. And then the pickle, man, just sets it off, gives a nice little vinegar, a little briny taste. But the combination of all this, I knew it was gonna be good.
Probably one of the best things I've ever tried.
Yeah, it's real good.
The baby likes it.
Oh yeah, he's totally chewing it.
Oh!
Coming up.
Oh my gosh, it hits the spot.
I don't know what it is, but it sure tastes good.
We're at the Old Canal Days Festival, just outside Chicago.
Now, it wouldn't be Chicago without pizza, and the Chicago pizza boss is making one that everyone's talking about. We got an order up for Jennifer? Nope, guess I gotta eat it. You are rolling around in a truck with a pizza oven in it.
5'6" diameter, 5,000-pound wood-fired oven.
We're making a Pesto SCO.
Pesto SCO, sausage and caramelized onions.
What's the first step? How do we make this bad boy?
You gotta roll out the dough.
Now, what's in this?
Water, yeast, salt, flour. So now it's about grabbing and stretching until you get it into the size you want.
All right, so how we looking?
You're good, we're at 10 inches. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna grab the bottle of caramelized onions. We blend it up and we turn it into a paste because it's just easier to handle. Give it a nice squeeze. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Oh, just my style, perfect. Next thing we need is the sausage. The sausage is a pork butt, the double fennel, double pop.
Pop, pop. We gotta get cheesy.
Fresh mozz. Just feel the texture in it, soft. We're going to the oven.
Oh.
So you're looking at an operating temperature of 750 to 800 degrees. Wait until that crust gets the right color and then just pull it out. Good job, man, good job.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Last piece is the pesto.
It's got basil, extra virgin olive oil, pine nuts, Parmigiano cheese, okay, and a little bit of garlic.
Very nice.
Yeah. Fresh mozz in the middle, nice dollop of pesto. Man.
Oh, thank you for letting me be a part of this.
No, no problem.
Oh, man. You got a beautiful crust. You get a little doughiness, but there's a crunch, there's a crispiness. But what's so nice is the combination of all these flavors and the gooiness of that mozzarella, the smokiness of the sausage, that pop of the fennel, the caramelized onions, mixed in with the pesto. I got myself excited. I had to take a bite right there.
Oh my gosh, it hits the spot.
Come on.
It's really good.
But I ain't eating the rest of this pizza.
And I ain't gonna stop you, man. I don't want to see the claw.
If you thought Giuseppe's pizza was off the hook, his Italian twist to French fries is even crazier.
I'm not normally a fried food person, but I love blue cheese.
What in the world were you thinking when you came up with this?
Like most things on this truck, it happened by accident.
So let's dive in.
So we need to make a Kalamata pesto. So we're gonna put these Kalamata olives in there, 10 cloves of garlic, a fistful of Parmesan cheese, extra virgin olive oil, Start mixing it up. It's looking good. Parmesan cheese is coming. Garlic's fragrant. Everything's working together. It's beautiful.
Now let's make the fries.
So after you're done washing the potatoes, which we've already done, you're gonna take it, you're gonna cut it in half, and then you're just gonna make 3 more cuts.
3 more.
Done. Now that these fries are cut, you always want to give them a bath in water. What you're just trying to do is pull some of the starch off the edge of the potato. It's just a cleaner, crisper tasting potato.
All right, so we got these potatoes. We're heading to the fryer. We've got double fryer going on here?
Yeah, you're doing 2 heats. The first one is 275, cook the inside. The second one is a higher temperature, 325, crisp the outside. It just gives you a better potato. So this is exactly what you're looking for right here. So crispy, and then so soft in the middle.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's start dressing these bad
Yeah,
boys.
let's start dressing them right now. So we're gonna put some garlic salt on it. Give it a toss. All right, so now the black and the blue. So here we go. We got the Kalamata olives, we got the black in there. We're giving it a toss. Here comes the blue, baby. Blue cheese. Boom. This is it.
Why not? Just a little bit more blue cheese.
That's it.
We got the black, we got the blue, we got the fries. It's about to go down. Wow, man. It's unbelievably delicious. Those flavors, as strong as they are, actually kind of just balance each other out and brings it to this really nice kind of flavor combination. Right. The inside, it's soft, but there is a nice kind of crunchiness right on the edges, right around the sides. Amazing.
Awesome.
That's good, dude. Very good.
Oh.
That's absolutely delicious.
Next up on Carnival Eats.
Look at this contraption. This thing is awesome.
They're little drops of love.
We're at Old Canal Days in Illinois. I think this guy would agree. Our next dish is proof that not all donuts are created equal. Artie of Beaver's Donuts has captured the nostalgic flavors of childhood with the Captain's Mark donut.
I've got some cereal, chocolate-covered donuts.
Sounds like a normal day at the carnival to me. All right, so what is the first step in making the Captain's Mark donut?
Making the icing. As a kid, do you remember drinking the milk at the bottom of the cereal bowl?
I did that this morning.
It's exactly what you're extracting, the sugar milk.
First, Artie extracts the flavor from a sugary breakfast cereal by straining it through a milk and heavy cream mixture. Then, we mix in a flour-based roux to thicken it up. Heat it, beat it, and we've got the icing for the Captain's Mark donut.
When it's all thickened and infused and extracted, we've got this guy right here. And now we start making donuts.
I'm gonna pour this into the hopper.
All right.
It's a buttermilk cake mix, as opposed to a yeast donut that rises. This kind of just flash fried goodness, hot and fresh.
I like it. Look at this contraption. All right, so first thing this does is this pops out perfectly formed little donuts. And our donuts work their way down the river into the injector seat. Now, is this going to inject these right out of the... This thing is awesome. So these donuts are all ready to go now. Golden on both sides. I mean, perfect. Everyone is done just right.
Next step is just to box them up, yeah.
I got a hot, fresh box of delicious donuts, but they are not the Captain's Mark donuts.
Let's have them meet the captain now, how about that? So you're putting on the infused cream that we made earlier.
Next,
drizzle of chocolate.
There it is.
And then each one gets topped with a cereal berry.
Like a little cherry on the sundae. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is this the time where we eat them?
This is the time where you eat them, buddy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yep. Oh, yeah, man. That cereal berry gives it a nice crunch, which acts perfectly with that buttermilk-based donut, which is so fluffy, so light. And then that roux, that icing, that Captain's real, that's the piece right there. You can taste that sugary kind of breakfast cereal experience. In the words of the captain, these are all right with me.
They're little drops of love.
I would definitely keep buying these.
All in favor of more donuts, say yay.
Yay! Yay!
From pesto pizza and black and blue fries to loaded potato bites and mini donuts, Old Canal Days has some of the best Midway munchies going.
We'll see you next time on Carnival Eats.